Hey guys, we're here checking out the new InBody body composition screening machine. I'm gonna do a test on myself, and you can show you the results and kind of see how the process works and how this machine works. This machine is really thorough. It's gonna tell us a lot of data as far as how much muscle mass you have, how much visceral fat you have, hydration levels. My kids are in this video, and you can see them jumping around crazy. It's also going to tell you, hey, dude, not to that, man. Levi, quit. All right. It's also going to tell you how much fat you have, or how much muscle you have and fat, right arm, right leg, left leg, and in your trunk. So this is going to tell us a lot of data about how, if our training program is working, if our nutrition is working, if we're making progress towards our goals, along with our performance goals that we're seeing inside the gym. So it's pretty cool. This is state-of-the-art equipment right here. We're really excited that we're offering and able to offer it to all the members of our gym, and actually people inside and outside of the gym, because we're going to let people outside the gym use this machine as well. So without further ado, I'm going to do my screen here. So first I got to measure my height. So we got this fancy stadiometer. Elijah, can you see me on this?
Yep.
Okay. All right, so the coaches will help you with this. I'm going to measure myself, but you can kind of see how it works. So you stand here. All right, measure the height. We're going to pull this down, whatever it is. Try that again. All right. Come down. I was very humbled by the fact that I am not as tall as I thought I was. For some reason, I thought I was 5'11". I'm not 5'11", 5'9". A lot of you guys are going to be humble because you think you're taller than you are. I thought I was taller, and I thought I was taller than I really am. All right. So it's going to pull over to the InBody machine because we got to put in our height, and we got to put in our age and our gender to get an accurate reading. See, I'm learning as we go right now. I'm learning on camera. Let's try it again. It's so hard to do by yourself. What is this thing? Sweet. So it pulls it right into the InBody, and it will talk us. It's going to talk me through exactly how to do this test. So Elijah, when I'm doing the screen, I want you to pan down and pan up so you can see how the whole machine's working. Okay?
So like just keep on panning up and down.
Just pan down one time.
Measuring your weight. Do not grab the handles or move. Weight measurement is completed. Input your personal information, then press enter.
I have to remember how tall I am. Or not tall, how old I am. I don't know how tall I am or how old I am. I don't even know who I am. Who am I? I don't even know. All right, if you can see, like, scan down, and you can see how your feet have to line up with these electrodes. And you grab these handles. Did you see it?
Keep your arms straight. Your arms must not touch the sides of your body.
And then you just stand here and be quiet. How'd you get the screen? See if you can get the screen on the InBody.
Starting your InBody test. Do not talk or move during the test. The test is completed.
All right, so then when the test is completed, you just put the electrodes down, and it's going to print us off your result sheet. And I'm going to show you on camera here what that kind of looks like, and what we're looking at, some of the things we're looking at. I'm just going to go over real quick because we'll go over more detail when you come in for your InBody screen. Guys, this is, like I was saying, the InBody is 98% accurate to what people call the gold standard of checking body fat percentage, which for our industry is a processor machine called a DEXA machine, along with doing like a float tank or a bod pod. Those are some of the most accurate ways to measure fat and muscle mass and water level in the body. They're far more accurate than taking measurements with a tape measure or even using a caliper, which is what we've done in the past. So this machine is 98% accurate to those machines. This is hands down the most accurate machine you'll get at looking at things like your body composition. You know, if you were to go get have DEXA run on you, it would be probably like $150 procedure. You have to go to like a lab, and it's like a technician, and so it's kind of an expensive procedure. We're going to be using this, and basically for a very low amount of money, allowing our members to use this machine. We'll have kind of a couple different packages that you can get by, where you can buy like 6 screens or 12 screens at a time, where you can kind of get screened every month, see if your progress, see if your nutrition is lined up with your training, right? We talk about all the time in the gym. If our training is here, if our nutrition is here, and it's not lined up, it's not going to get us to the results we want. Whether that's losing weight, gaining weight, increasing your performance, our nutrition has to be lined up, and this machine is going to help us see and like faster feedback basically on if our nutrition is working and getting us to those results. So let's look at the result sheet. Elijah, can you see it?
Yeah.
Is it still recording?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Okay, so we're just going to give you a real quick overview of what you're seeing here. So you're looking at how much water you have, total body water. You're looking at total lean mass. So this is me, 169 pounds of total lean mass. That's skeletal muscle and bone, all right? And then you're looking at total weight. So I'm at 220 right now, right? And so you look in here, you can see total skeletal mass as opposed to total weight and total body fat mass. The difference between these two numbers and that total weight is your water, total water that you're holding in your body. You can see your BMI, which the only reason the BMI is on here is honestly to show how awful the BMI test is, or how I would say inaccurate it really is. All right, and then so your BMI then contrasted directly with your body fat percentage. I'm showing 23%, so I need some work. I got some work to do. I need to lean up a little bit to get to that range where it's a little healthier for me, which would be under 20%. It shows you how much muscle mass you have in each right arm, left arm, trunk, right leg, left leg. It's pretty cool. We can see if you're in balance, right or left side, right leg, left leg, right? You should be within a certain range of muscle mass between the two. You can see if you're stronger with your upper body than with your lower body, or more muscle with your upper body than with your lower body. You can see that there. It shows us a trend over time, and then it's also going to show us how much fat we have in each limb and in our trunk, and how that relates to the percentage that it should be at. And then it tells us how much visceral fat we have. That's the fat that's in and around our organs. We know that if visceral fat goes up past a certain point, it really puts you at a higher level of different diseases that are linked with being overweight. So things like cardiovascular disease, diabetes, stuff like that, right? We know that the visceral fat level goes up, that it's negatively correlated with, or positively correlated, I should say. It's a negative thing that shows us that we're at a higher level of some of these diseases we're trying to avoid with our exercise program. So it shows us a ton of data. When you get in for your InBody screen, we'll go over it in far more detail, right? And the cool thing on the very bottom here is it's going to track our progress over time. It's going to show us what we did, the month prior, right, or 2 weeks prior, however often you want to get screened. It'll show you that trend and see that we're working towards those good goals. The scale is just so limited, guys, on what you can see. We might be losing weight, but we could, if you're looking at the scale, but you could also be losing muscle mass, and actually losing maybe more muscle than you're losing fat, right? So it is possible to be at a healthy weight BMI-wise, but be lacking on how much muscle you have, right? And so this is what this type of machine is going to show you. Excited to roll it out to you guys. We're going to have a big rollout for it starting Monday of this coming week. We'll get all the details out to you guys. We'll get the pricing out to everybody, and can't wait to get this thing going. So we will talk to you soon. All right.